Live now. Good evening. Dreadful hour. Boy, I do not know. Fresh page. Button. Oh. I'm live. Yeah, there we am. Oh, without further ado, I've just picked a job from Plymouth, going to Frankfurt. I'll change that me back into the V8 Scania. I'm trying another traffic mod, and I've got a little mod that when we get to certain countries, it's gonna play the sirens of the police, yeah? So here I'm in England and I've gone on the wrong side of the road, thinking I'm in Europe. Oh dear. That's a good start. Not. Alright, on the right side of the road. Oh, there was a caravan there then.
Exit now.
Anyway, come pick this trailer up before I get into any more trouble.
Keep left and then turn left.
Anyway, as I was saying,
Turn left.
I was having a nose about
your route guidance is now finished.
on a few forums, and I've actually, from a link, seen a link to CSC. SCS. I always get that mixed up. Anyway, people who make the game. And there's a nice big forum there. And on there, I've seen a few links. There was one for traffic, weather. Well, I ain't gonna build the weather, not when I got natural looks. That's all the weather I need. So, but there was another one with when you go in certain countries, you'll have police sirens or emergency vehicles. I had that in American, but it never changed to different places. With this one, will change as we go to different ones. So hopefully between now and getting down to the docks, we might hear some police sirens from the UK. I've just heard the ones in France, and they actually sound quite good. I'm on the lookout for a police car. Anyway, time of the day here we are. 4:30, thinking that's 4:30 of the afternoon. Hard to tell sometimes. Anyway. We're driving on the right side of the road.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Well, the left, okay? Because I don't drive in England very often. But with these Christmas deliveries, Plymouth is struggling. This traffic mod. Oh, I like that then. Traffic mod I'm loving. Because it is what it says on the tin. A busy traffic mod. And I like it.
Keep right.
Because there's nothing worse than driving roads and there's no traffic. But this mod is exactly what it says on the tin. I thought I'd got rid of my issue where it was flickering, but obviously not. I'm having micro stutters. Slightly. And I've just took my frame rate down by 1 digit to 59, and it sort of seemed to quell it. And of course, just look now, any day. So, now you might hear me cushing on this stream due to the fact that this V8 engine does make my cushion rattle. And the force feedback in the wheel. At the moment it's absolutely fantastic. Although it is a little bit stiff. Just wait to be coming through loads and loads and loads of roadworks. But those say this ain't a racing car game. The chill out me game. So cool, Euro. Oh, I'm loving that texture. And it off making my vibrating cushion go. I went back up to the old 60 miler now. You just gotta love the V8 engine here, Scanias. All I need to do is just pick. This 10th gear for a bit. That way I know I don't go over the speed limit.
Keep left and then continue straight on.
I'm actually in the right lane now. Oh, this driving over Europe and then driving back into England. Be back down just a bit. Good morning. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Just taking a Christmas gift to Frankfurt from Plymouth here in the UK. That sea looks awesome. Natural looks, man. Smell that sea air. Speed 60 mile an hour. You sure Ben's coming up now? Have to slow down for these. No chance of going round them fast. That turning the truck on its side. I'm still waiting for the police cars to come. I don't know if the UK police cars will let off their sirens, but when I was in France buying the mod art, the sirens actually worked. So I don't know if it's just in the towns. We've got to wait and see. It would be good if they come through. I ain't seen no police vehicles at all yet. We'll just see. I'm always on at this time of the morning. Always on this time. There I'm situated at the moment. I'm right by a window. So if I stream in the daytime, the light from the window shines into the telly. So it's harder to concentrate, either playing racing games or as I'm playing Euro like now. So over night time, the contrast of like being in the dark, I've got a few LEDs, as you can probably see from the cameras, just around the rig, just to give, like, you know, a little bit of extra light rather than having a big light on. And of course they work off the sound. So, you know, but your eyes really adapt to it, you know what I mean? Where in the daylight, it's just, you know, lights everywhere. But sitting here now in the dark at this time of the morning, I'm always on. You know, sometimes I get one person or two people, you know, where other people that stream during the day or early evening. You know, I've tried it, but, you know, I'm like yourself, I can't sleep most of the time, so I'd rather than just lie there looking at the ceiling. You know what I mean? I'd rather just get up, carry on gaming. And I'll see more 4 o'clocks in the morning than I'll see 4 o'clocks in the afternoon. Yeah. This truck had got some power. Just me to get into the wrong gear. I don't go fast around these corners because I don't know if you play this game yourself, but there's things that to keep your truck steady and stable. So I've turned them all off. So basically, if I was to go really fast, I'd just tick the wagon and the trailer up. So even the computer generated cars will go faster than me. That's sound. Well, yeah, well, when in time, it's normally either this kind of game or American Trucks I stream of a night. Although saying that, I can stream anything, you know. It all depends. Some days I just think, right, I don't know driving at all. I'll go and open something like Wildlands or Breaking Point. Just and play a shoot me game all day. As on one of my streams there, I got a bit carried away. 8.5 hours playing a shoot game. Just don't even know where the time went. Oi, speed cameras. What that? I don't know. I find as well, like, you know, like after an hard day, come back home, sit down, turn this on, and just chill with a game like this. I don't even class this as a game. You know, so relaxing. And I've drove that many places across the world in a PC game, like, you know, it's hilarious. Dear. Oops. Feel that truck going. And I keep looking at my mirror, just you see the trailer, look. It wobbles all over the place. Due to what they call the physics in the game. Oh dear, don't dare tip the wagon up yet. Of course, when I go around these bends, I watch these who play this online, and a thing called Truckers MP, and them like going, I don't know, 100 mile an hour. I don't tip the trucks. I'm like, I'll try it. I don't really want to, because I like genuine, oh dear, way to be. I get away with it though. Right, Southampton or London, where are we heading? I think it's Southampton.
Go straight on.
How Taylor tells me when I got a car right next to me. Go on then, car. Oh, nearly hit him. Stop in the middle lane.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
They realised it was that time, nearly 3 o'clock in the morning. Till I've just seen the time go on your post. You get carried away, don't you?
And then continue straight on.
Time it is.
Go straight on.
Come on, truck. Supposed to be doing 60 mile an hour. This is still flick baggish. Ah! Oh. Right, the game keeps micro flickering. I love no money, I can't get rid of it. There's some conflicting with what someone else I've put on. Oh, I love it when they do that. Come on, car. Are you gonna let me out? That's it. Pull in. I don't know what's worse. Car drivers in the real world or car drivers in this. Still flickering. Love to know why that truck's flashing underneath. Never know the truck underneath flash. Am I flashing? Oh, good.
Go straight on.
Over it. That goes back to 16 mile an hour. Yep, good for them. Yeah, I was just pulling in front of me. I, Boy, cliffs are over. Well, one of them. What it's supposed to be. On time.
Go straight on.
And everybody else goes that way. I have to go this way. Special treatment or what?
Turn left.
I'll leave. Boom.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Oh dear. Ain't far, I guess. Make sure I've got the trailer then. I've done that before. Disconnected the trailer. Thought, okay. So where's the trailer gone?
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, cool. No, it's a very, very good traffic mod. Normally I can pull out of here without now having to stop. Having to wait for traffic. Awesome. I'll go for delivery time, but for realism, good. I might have to stop them in a minute. Edge myself out slowly. Otherwise I'm going to be here all day and all night. Stop. Got no choice.
Turn left. Turn right. Go straight on.
on about emergency vehicle signs. Just add a little bit more realism to the game. So you get to a different city, different police sirens. And it's like the one I had in American trucks. Because that used to go off every 2 seconds. Like the American police cars. I'm happy to say that this one though.
Keep left.
I'm into Germany. I think. Germany? Hotel. I think it is. Oh, to tell at these speeds. Everything goes whizzing past your eyes. Fill up while I'm out. filling up and all. $11.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Keep left, and then continue straight on. Go straight on. and then continue straight on. Go straight on. Keep left, and then continue straight on. Go straight on. Go straight on. Go straight on.
Does that mean we come?
Keep
Don't know if it's
left,
Amsterdam or
and then
Frankfurt.
continue straight on.
It'll be Amsterdam where I'm heading to, I can't remember. Got a chance.
Go straight on.
Okay, so it's Amsterdam. Frankfurt I'm heading for. Going so it is that more Amsterdam.
Go straight up. Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn right. Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Very first rainbow in the game, so I've got to take a still image of that. Because I'm never going to see that again. Yeah. Okay. Go. Back we go. And we... on where I am now. Again. That way too far. Now I'll have to slow down a bit. One in me jam. Well, now we can carry on. I don't see a rainbow at this time of the morning. Ah, you do if you look at my channel. Well, it looked like a rainbow anyway.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Okay. Ah.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
One delivery. Plymouth, Frankfurt. Continue. Garage. Right back. Because I know. Oh, Swansea to London. Oops. Oops. Oh. Issue journey. Tankman, no tank.
Turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the third exit. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Allow U-turns, but I'm doing one.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. then turn left. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished. Turn left. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the third exit. Exit now.
we do get police sirens in the UK as well. Hey, brilliant.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on. Go straight on. then continue straight on. Go straight on. Go straight on. Go straight on. Go straight on. Right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
And have a look at the time. I do apologise to your Bobster. Alright, they're showing me chat. What is it? You know what? You don't have to have the bestest of wheels, you know, to play this game if you're still with us, yeah, on the chat. So I'm only on a shitty phone, you see. So it does show more. They look, they showed me my chat. How rude. I bet alright. Um, but you know, with wheels. And if you're still with me about eye tracking, um, I got rid of my, well, I had got rid of my eye tracking board, but um, I wouldn't advise it. Gonna get tracking, get track eye or way better. Okay, you am wearing it and whatever, but no, at the end of the day, it does the job way, way better than Toby eye tracking could ever do. I don't know why it did that mess. What is that? I come up for toy trackers, eh? Because I dished them, bagged them up. Anyway, right, let's pick another job. It's only 4:30 in the morning. Anybody still with me? Do appreciate it. I do apologise about the chat. I am still here. I do apologise about the chat. I'm on. I've got all this big fancy setup and a shitty little mobile phone. As you can see, look, that's my chat window. Big, massive 15-inch Sally, shit little mobile. Then because I've got nowhere to put the... I've got another monitor over there, but it's just fixing it up. But this is just simple. But it don't go up the screen, like, you know, like the chat, where the monitor would. But as you were said in that comment here about having a wheel, I've got a loud Logitech G920 over there, and you know what I mean? And the only reason why I'm sitting in all this was I've got another game called Wreckfest, and it's banger racing. So I'm sitting at the top of my bedroom, where I'm like at the bottom of the bedroom where I come into my room. But I was sitting there one night and I was playing away, and all of a sudden, because of the force feedback from this game, I went one way and the cogs sort of felt like they went the other way. So I thought, right, the best thing I can do is when I get the money, get me a better wheel. So I had some PPI claims come back, and I thought, rather than waste the money, I'll get me a setup. You know, because I was like everybody else, just got a basic wheel. I'd already got the PC, I'd already got the monitor, so that were having to buy anything else like that. But just got it. You know, I thought, right, I like this. You know, because my friend introduced me to Euro Trucks, an American, and I said to him one night, I says, "What you playing, our kid?" He says, "Oh, I don't think he'll like it. It's a trucking game." Oh no, I hadn't even got it then, and he skyped it, and I watched it with him, like, and I thought, oh, I've got to do that anyway. He says, I've got a wheel. I've bought myself a wheel. He says, if you want to play this, you've got to buy a wheel. You can play it with a pad, you know, a Xbox 360 pad. But he says, to get the best out of the game, get a steering wheel. So that's what I did. That was like last Christmas. So that was like 2008 going into 2009. And like I say, playing Wreckfest, I went one way, felt like the plastic cogs in the Logitech wheel went the other, and it never felt right after. So I thought, like I said, if I get some money, and I'll come into a bit of money, I thought rather than waste it. So I keep seeing it in all these PC games, Fanatec this, Fanatec that. So I was going to go for a direct drive, and I thought, no, oh well, because my wheels direct drive is the best sort of thing. But I thought, you know what, belt driven could be that bad. I've heard loads of people, give good comments about them and shit. I thought, right, I'll go for a belt driven. So I went for the bundle. Again, look, the hardest thing I found was actually finding a rig to put it on. Because there's that many out there, and they all say, oh, they do this and they all do that and they all do that. And then when you start reading reviews, I'm like, oh, this tray moves and the wheelbase moves. This next level racing, solid. I don't know how old you am, who I'm talking to, Bobster, but this is like a big Meccano set when I was a kid. There's that many bolts and screws and nuts. You know what I mean? It took me 2 days just to put the rig together, never mind all the rest of the bits. You know what I mean? But it's solid. Really is. Well, got to be an adult, because on about your kids. So, it's all right, mate. Time's getting on, you know what I mean? 4 mornings. But, the best thing I ever did. You know what I mean? Hours of fun. Like of a night time chill out doing this. You can also play it online with other people from all over the world. I mean, you get the chance, go and check out some of mine where I play it with a friend. He's up in Manchester. I'm here in the Midlands, and I'll check his camera from Skype. So he's playing on his Logitech. There's me there, and we'll do a convoy. Smallest convoy in the world, just two of us, but has to be done. Dear. But anyway, let's get another job in. Let's go and take another one. I'll make this job the last one. Glasgow we go. Well, at the end of the day, I'll be far off you. I'm only 10 years younger. But, and the best, this is what I love about this kind of stuff. It don't matter what age you are, because I know there's people out there older than that playing. Well, yeah, playing. I could think of, there's ways to think people do in this world. You know, I mean, I long lost my dad. I lost my dad in May. But there's a father and son that plays on online. I think his name, but it's father and son. I think it's great. I mean, I plan this this with my old man. He would have had my Logitech. I'd have had this. He'd have been downstairs. I'd have been upstairs. But it never happened. And when I thought I'm going to buy me a proper setup, my old man would have wanted to see it. I wish he had been here. Yeah, you know what I mean. You'll see some of my older ones because they've got like about the Toby eye tracking, which I used to use. But with the Toby eye tracking and track IR, one you wear, one you don't. So with the Toby eye tracking, you don't wear nothing. It's all controlled by your eyes. But their interface is so hard. Say like if you bought it for your kids and you ain't that clued up on PCs and how things work, it could cause a right argument. These don't think that. That's it. That's it. Mark Armstrong, him and his dad. I think it's great how they both do it. You know what I mean? That's the one. I sit there. I've watched them loads of times. Me and my old man used to say to me, "Supposed to drive these cars on the track, not on the grass and the gravel." And, I think, I wish you could see me. Well, I don't know. When did I get this wheel? June or July last year. So, what, 5 months at maximum? Probably 6 months having this Fanatec wheel. And it does help. I mean, I know there's people out there that can drive with a Logitech, but like you get more force feedback. You actually feel more of the game, like with when you're racing around the tracks. You do feel force feedback with the Logitech. You upgrade to a little bit higher up, and you feel a lot more. And there's more settings and buttons. Oh Christ, drives you mad, but wicked. I'm never off it. It's like getting up in the morning and getting into your own arcade game. You know what I mean? I still have to pinch myself sometimes, thinking, is that actually mine? Somebody coming to take it off me, like. Anyway, let's get into Glasgow. I'm sure these need help. Right, let's have a look. Dear. I hope you enjoy having a look through. I mean, how the videos on there? About 300. By working. I'll just keep streaming all day. Yeah, well, that's all I did. That's all I did. I started off with the Logitech wheel. Then I bought what they call an Apex stand to put it on, rather than put it because rather than put it into a computer table. I had to keep unscrewing it and then putting it back on. So I got this Apex stand. The only trouble is with me, I exactly small. So when I was driving, I would actually pick when you're putting a bit of force on the wheel, I'd pick the stand up. So I bungee roped it all to my desk so I could stay solid. But again, another thing was when I come out my PC chair, could never get back into that right position, especially when you're racing. I like a bit of F1. Like nowadays, I have to slide the seat backwards to get out, and then of course push it forward to get out the actual bedroom. But I can get back in the same position as I was before. That's the good thing of having a cockpit. But like you said about getting bits, so I do. I got the wheel first, then I got the stand to put it on. Then I bought the Toby eye tracking bar because this Trackir were available in the UK at the time. Then I bought a cushion that vibrates from America. Got stung by bloody ups. I delivered it all the way from America. I thought, great, come. And then 2 days later, I had a bill, 40 quid. They charged me another 40 quid on top of the price that I paid for the cushion. But what it does, racing games and, well, basically any game that supports it, sort of mimics front tyres and the back tyres. So when you go over like rumble strips or say in Euro, when you get a little bit close to the edge, vibrates. And one of the best feelings, swear to God, I'll never shift out this year. If I go over a set of level crossings or like train tracks in this game, it feels just like you would in a car. It's so realistic, it's unbelievable. So not only do you get the force feedback from the wheel, with Fanatec you also get it in the pedals, and then I get it in the cushion. So combined all three together, and it's like, what? It's awesome. And to that person that said hi, good morning. No, I think it is. But oh, it's awesome, absolutely awesome. I got mates who want to come round. That's they keep saying, "Can I come round? Can we come round? Come round." 50 pences, put them on the side. You don't have as many goose pences. Got to pay for it some way. Anyway, what we're gonna do? We'll do Glasgow to Cambridge. That'll be my last one then. Go and get me some beauty sleep. I really need it, though. Not that much. Anyway, this is the only thing though with this tracking. You just have to adjust your head. And just move your head a bit. Come on. It takes ages for them to move up. It is like you can't explain it to somebody. But like the roar of the engine, I can feel that. It's like giving my backside a workout. So like that. Oi oi. Police cars. Best thing about this game as well, it's modified. I don't know how clued up you are with PCs, but you buy the actual game and all the DLCs, you know, to get the extra places to drive and stuff. There's that many people that make content for this game for free. Absolutely unbelievable. So, you know. And it's probably one of the cheapest games available. But hours of fun you can have. Oh, hours and hours and hours. Right. Let's go and pick this trailer up and let's get it delivered. Don't remember to drive on the right side of the road. I always forget. Keep driving on the what?
Keep right.
Right, that cushion's called SRS Shaker Kit. Hold on, I'll tell you what.
Right.
I'll put a link in the chat. I have to come out, you see. 1 second. Browser. SRS Shaker. Bear in mind, to do whatever price it says on their website, you then have to add at least 40 quid on top of it. So that's a direct link to the page. But it is worth it. Really, really is. Again, there's another one available, but it's supposed to do the bottom of your, like, you know, underneath your legs and your back, but it's got to come from Poland or somewhere around there. Software ain't as good as this, and sometimes they've sent it and they've been faulty. This was spot on. I mean, I ordered it, UK plug. They say, like, do you want to put a half-inch extra foam? I would advise that, you know, if you're, you know, big or small. I sit on this. Bloody hell. Well, I've been here now nearly 2 hours and you don't even know. They vibrating. You can't feel it. It's uncomfortable. And all it does, see the others, they've got things what they call a butt kicker, which basically does shake, do with the sound. But this, the actual picture, what it's showing on their website is a little bit wrong. They've updated it since this picture. So that looks a bit tacky, to be fair. But they have actually upgraded it, but they upgraded the pictures. So the cushion's exactly the same. You've got them called transducers, but them actually just like 4 little speakers. So there's one in each corner. And then you get the power pack. And then in that black box, which is connected, the sound card. So basically, you don't use the sound card from your PC like the other two use. Yeah, this has got its own. Probably why it's a little bit dear for the price. I mean, what is it, $249. So convert that into pound notes. Where am you? Pounds. I'm looking at 190 quid, and then you add 40 quid on top of that. again, everything to do with anything to do with sim racing or whatever, always there. I've never found anything cheap yet buying all this. But these do a lot of good stuff. I mean, I would I would like to order some wind, basically. Say when you're driving, not so much in Euro trucks, but say if you was driving in what you call them, come on, a race game. The faster you go, the wind blows at you, but it's all done in the game. So the slower you go, no wind. The faster you go, you get wind. They do them on here. But again, a kit like that, looking at $299, so that in our money. Hold on. And then you've also got to add the blood price of the shipping on top. That's what Nobles. That's 228 quid plus 40 quid. So that'd be like 240, nearly 280 quid. Again, you could never stop buying. It's crazy, really crazy shit, man. Dear. I mean, the only things I would really like now, and then it'd be done, and the whole rig would be finished. This seat, what I'm sitting on, can have a motion platform put on it, hence why I had the actual rig I did. So that's like another 2 grand and a VR headset. And I think that'll be it then. I've just had a brand new PC 2 weeks before Christmas, so I can run everything as that was letting me down. That's it then. I think I've got the lot. Games wise, I think I've covered everything. I've got 4 car games for driving. Euro trucks, which we got on now. American trucks, banger racing. I've even got FIA. We race the trucks. Again, I the best get them in the world, but does the job. I mean, we drive these sensible and driving them at full pelt. People that make the game, I developed it no more. They've stopped updating it. They're very good. I don't know. Any trouble with some of these? They take your money and they don't want to know afterwards. But at least these are good. SCS software. They do listen to you. I mean, like you said, you've seen me about with that Toby oil tracking video. That's probably my most watched video here on YouTube. And it's only because, you know, they need to be told. But they have upgraded it now in their software. Come on, Cole. When you're paying like, I don't know how much I bought my Toby oil tracking bar for. Say about 150 quid off Amazon I bought it for. When you're buying stuff like that. And it's don't work in the software as good as it did in the original software. They need to be told.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Like some of the settings in this, unless you're a lorry driver. I mean, it took me, well, it's nearly took me a year to find out what the fifth wheel is. The thing at the back. But I could find nothing telling me anything about this game. You know. And I've said it many times before. This is the only thing that lets this game down when they come in stuff like this. Now people will say, what's your settings? How do you do this? Yeah? If they had numbers from here, I mean like this now. When I said about my truck being stable and stuff, which way is it? Does it? I mean, it's common sense, or if they put 0 here, 100, or 0, 25, 50, 75, 100, you know, it would be better. There's no description, you know. Fifth wheel. I mean, some of it's all right, but people will say to me, "What's your settings?" You can't give people your settings because there's no percentages or numbers. And this was my gripe with the Tobii tracking bar again. Unless you got the Tobii tracking bar on, which I'll come to, hardcore actually get into it on here. Now, if I was on my other PC, which has still got the Tobii tracking bar on, I could actually go into it. But with this Trackir, there's no configurating or anything. Just put it on, go into its own software, and like how we look at the cab, we move we head, get like a picture. So you do that in the software, and then you load up this. And what you see in the Trackir software is exactly what you'll see inside of the Euro trucks. Way better. There's so many dials and bloody things to do with this Trackir, this eye tracking. Unbelievable. But if these did, it's ain't too bad when it comes to pedals. Some of the settings, they just need to change the interface, or at least put somewhere where you can find where stuff is. You know what I mean? Like force feedback. If you wanted to put this exactly the same as American trucks, you couldn't do it. The only way you'd do it is by taking a screen grab of that, and then I've got to load up to a picture and think, right, get it as close. You can never get it precise, and that's what lets this game down. They put a better interface in there. Game will be 100% then. 99 at the moment. That 1% lets them down. But besides that, I'm still trucking. The actual gameplay, it's just the daft little things. I mean, there's loads of, there's a few trucking games out. There's one at the moment that's on Steam, but it's nowhere near as good as this. Nothing will beat this for not for trucking.
Turn left.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen the American one. The American one's good, but it's like what America is. It's all flat and big long roads. At least with Euro,
Right.
you have some things like like islands and
Turn right.
toll roads and stuff like that. You don't get that in America. Just get a weighbridge and that's it. Ooh. I think I'd left him enough room then. He's going to give away. Thank you very much. Give to me speed limit. Normally got a speed camera down here. How they pull out. Anything that is so realistic. Sometimes they pull out and you think, you got 42 ton of wagon there. You go and pull out on me. Don't know why the road surface is so white in places.
Go straight on.
Ooh. Oh, he's getting away from me. Now go on then. Make your mind up, mate. Who's geared way for who though? Yo, dared it, my wing mirrors. Thought he was going to hit up then. I want to be having road rage at something to 5 in the morning.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Once I was going straight into him, mate. I'm not straight on. Put me in the right gear.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Welcome, Dano.
Go straight on.
Don't sound like our police, but better than having no police at all, sirens. Mile road, 51 mile an hour. Oops. Fair enough, on the other side of the road then. Canny truck's got a mind of its own this morning. Another good thing as well, you know, like the different textures on the roads. Can't get on the straight, but I'll show you what I mean with this wheel. How the wheel reacts, I'm also getting that vibration via the cushion. So next straight bit we come on, I'll also take my hands off the wheel and you'll see from the back view just how much force feedback this is getting. Gotta find a straight bit. Never find one. Oh. Right here now. I mean, what you see on the screen jiggling about, they do it so much, but when you get on with the grooves, I'm in the road, they're doing it so well. But I'm also picking that kind of vibration up via the cushion as well. So, you know, it makes you feel like you're moving even though you ain't moving, if that makes sense. A weird sensation. You wouldn't think you'd get that from just a couple of little speakers. Well, if you ever get stuck, you know where I am, I'll give you a hand, you know. I was exactly the same when it come to downloading these, you know, DLCs. You buy them. That's nothing. That comes via Steam. It's when it that you come to mod the game, you've got to make sure that you get the right versions and stuff. Otherwise, when you load the game up, it wouldn't work. And like these, I'm always updating the game that much. You know, you'll have everything perfect, and then they'll update the game. So everything that was working, say yesterday, will work tomorrow. It must really do the heads in of the people that make all these trucks, and because they make maps, you see. A good YouTube channel to go and look out for. I'll drop him in the link in a minute. But there's two guys. One does all the maps of all the countries. So the countries that this game ain't made yet, other people will make them. And then this guy, he puts what they call combos. So he put them all together. And then all you have to do is sort of download what he's put in, and follow in the order. Because I'm like a list. And the way you put the list is how you load them up. So they all work basically. But you want to see the size of his map. Called Wombat, the guy. Me, I'm from the Midlands. I'm about 10 mile away from Birmingham. I'm in the middle between Wolverhampton and Birmingham. In a place called the Black Country. So now, if you've ever heard of that, they got a big famous museum. Oh, the good old Black Country, that's where I'm from. Right in the middle of the map of England. It could get no more central. When the rest of the country's in a heat wave, then if we get it, then it's summer. But when we get rain, the rest of the country must be flooded. When that far in, we don't get that much bad weather, really. It's funny. Like I said though, with the modding and that, you can do so much with this game. I mean, like, they call it vanilla, and basically it's ain't vanilla like what we eat, ice cream. It's basically you do nothing to the game, yeah? And then of course when you start modding it, now the skies in the game I'm doing. Nah. A brummie's like, talks down the nose, I a brummie. But I ain't far away. We do speak totally different from them from Birmingham. But again, when you're too close, everybody thinks you're from Birmingham. But as I said, what I've got on at the moment is a graphics mod. So basically what it does is, if you look at the game and you don't do nothing to it, all the skies look the same, like a light blue, the trees look the same, the roads look the same. This does all the skies, like how you got all the clouds in the sky, the trees, it just enhances them, again, but that has to be downloaded. And again, something like that is free. You don't have to pay for it. Just have to, you know, have an internet connection. So like you said, if you got kids and they get bored of of this game quickly, which I can't see a kid getting bored of this. I wouldn't have done. I'd have been younger. You know, they can modify it to how they like it, you know. And you tell you that taxing on a PC neither. I mean, you don't have to have the best PC in the world to run it. It's that, you know, you have to have the bare minimum. But again, they tell you what specification you need. You don't need a brilliant one to run this game.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Where are we getting? Getting over there.
Go straight on.
I mean, little things like this now, the sat nav woman, that's only just, that how long been introduced? I think it's been about 7 months. I mean, I used to go off on detours. I used to miss turnings, but at least I've got a chance now. Nice one. That's it, man. The kids ain't got to sniff it. I like it. Oh, dear, man. He crashed the truck then. You're reading that comment. Right, though. You know. Your other half-house here. You'll be like, where's Dad? Ah, he's Euro trucking. Oh, dear. I play this game that much now, I'm even going to add this to my CV. Because after about 4 or 5 hours, you feel like you have a proper truck driver, I tell you. When you play it online with other people around the world, that's funny. I mean, they did a charity thing, and that's a good thing, because they actually do raise money for charity playing this game. They did something for for cancer earlier on in end of last year. So, you know, it ain't all just about, oh, there's just a load of, you know, people, kids, adults playing stupid PC games. They do good things, but what they did, there was the FAI truck racing, and I think they do it every year. The actual parts, you deliver them anyway. If you can imagine it, you're all trying to take the parts to the same garages to get your achievement. There was like 300 people all heading for the one place. Oh my life. So them crashing into you, the language, them all talking foreign. Oh, it was brilliant. I mean, we was having a bit of banter with, I don't even know who this what bloke I was having banter with. It's like the old-fashioned CB radio. If you press X on your keyboard and you got a microphone, you actually like talk, and then when you finish talking, it goes like an old CB radio would. It's good online. You have some laughs. That's where the road rage comes in. Playing this game on a thing called Truckers MP. You have to download it. Slow down. Roadworks. Can't tell you I'm in the UK. Roadworks everywhere. Keeping my eye out for these speed cameras. Yeah. This is what I've got enabled now. It's called Natural Looks. When I finish this job, I'll put you some links into the chat, and then you can go and have a look at them. It changes all the sky, the trees, the textures. See, them only low-res images, but the actual game uses. These are like 4K to 8K resolution. So they make the game look the best it can look.
Go straight on.
There is others out there, but they won't touch these natural looks. And again, there's a way you load it up. I'll show you. I'll do this job and I'll show you. I'll show you what you do when you mod stuff. We'll get the job done quick enough
Go
now.
straight on.
How long have we got left? Oh, we've still got 5 hours delivery time. Won't take that long. Good job, it take 5 hours in real time. I mean, I got a friend who's well, I got 2 mates who are lorry drivers. I mean, one mate even, he was like, I want to get one of these. And he's like saying how good and the sounds am and whatever to the real thing. I mean, they really do go into a lot of work, the people who make the game, to get this. There's loads of videos on their websites. I mean, they'll get original truck and they'll just mic it all up and then drive around to get the exact sounds of how a wagon sounds. I watched one the other day on YouTube. That truck in front floating because I can't see no wheels. Oh, they am. Noticed that. The traffic mod ain't kicking in well enough. Cars and floating without no wheels. I just noticed this truck in front's got no wheels. So that mod ain't that good. They working well. That's bad. Oh, shit. No. Thought I was gonna tip it then. Sorry to hear about that, mate. I think, I mean, I'd love to do this in the real world. You know, this HDV. Like I said, two of my mates, they both said how realistic it is. You know, to the real thing. I mean, the spec of the trucks. I mean, I stood by a Mercedes Benz the other day at work. One pulled up. Well, matter of fact, two of them pulled up. And I says to the bloke who got out of it, I says, I've got one of them. And he like looks at me and says, what you mean you got one of them? I says, I drive one of them in the PC game. I stood there showing him on my phone. He's like, Christ almighty. He says, it is. He says, that's just like the real thing, eh? I says, oh, what? He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe how close it was to the real thing. And I was there like, any chance of having a spin round the car park? He said, nah, it's alright. I'll let you off on that one. He wouldn't give me a go.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Oh dear, mate, the wrong one. Trying to hit the button to find out how many longer we got left. Then load the game back up and show you what the mod folder looks like. Far as that don't take that long to go. Put my foot down a bit this morning on this one now. Oh shit.
Right, and then continue
As long as I don't tip it.
Go straight on.
Oh, yeah, going that way. I don't remember where I'm delivering it to now.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Oh dear. Got the trailer going then.
Go straight on.
Might as well stay in the middle. Every time I get over, it tells me to go back into the right. I can sometimes reverse these.
Go straight on.
I mean, when you press, I think it's number 2 on a keyboard, it puts you out of the cabin. I used to reverse them like that, but nowadays, with like the tracking, stick your head out the window. I'll sometimes do it with like looking through the mirrors, but that does sometimes get hard. I mean, I like driving in that respect. I mean, you'll see some of the women play this as well. Any blokes who play this, women play it. You want to see them? They can park these trucks like there's no tomorrow. They put we blokes to shame. They really do. Come on. I'll take that long now to get this delivered. And the best thing about it is I'm going like there's nobody's business, but I still ain't breaking the speed limit. A little low. That's crazy. They're absolutely crazy, them police sirens. Whoever's made that mod's really done a good job. Especially when you get to the different countries and the police sirens in different countries. That's what I like about that. Trust this motor to be one of the bendiest ones that gotta be available. Come on. Oops. No, don't tip, I'm gonna go wide. It was going to go then. Got a little bit brave then. Come down on that. Three hours to go, come on. Down on the brakes. Without speed camera. I'm glad you can understand us. A lot of them must think, where's he come from? You know what I mean? Ah, there. Sometimes I'll talk too broad, or too fast. Right. Like another thing with this, when you do certain jobs, if you do anything to do with welder trucks, you're governing to 56 mile an hour, if you they already know that.
Go straight on.
I mean, I was playing online one day and I'm thinking everybody's overtaking me. How come I can only go 56 mile an hour? And like, it was a girl, she lives in Birmingham. She plays this religiously. And I said to her, like, but this was in YouTube, it's in a thing called Twitch, which is a bit like YouTube, but it's solely for gaming.
And then continue straight on.
I says, how come, like, I can't go no faster? And I says, when you do the welder truck jobs, they govern you to 56, so if you're ever playing it, and you want to go a little bit faster than the speed limit, again, if you want to play it properly, then you stick to the speed limits. Right, I'm trying to read your comments. Ah! Alright then. As long as you don't understand us, that's a good thing. But,
Go straight on.
there's so much of this game, like, if you can't get the information, you're scratching your head for hours, you think, well... I think it's that's where I'm taking this Cambridge. I remember now.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
I'm just stopping in the middle. That woman does me head in sometimes.
Go straight on.
But I never turn her off just in case. I'd end up going down Birmingham and then having to reroute. I've done it before. My mate will say, "Cool, just follow the sat nav." I'll say, well, you know. I mean, the Scania truck's probably one of the best for its sat nav display. Some of them are that tiny, you can't even see the sat navs.
Go straight on.
I don't think lorries could go in the fast lane. That ain't realistic. Oi, oi. Any trouble you get, you drive down and you'll just, move back to the proper lane. So in our case, it's like on the left. And soon again in the right lane, you got to move back over anyway. Like you said, it's better just to stay in the middle lane. I mean, sometimes I'll turn air off. I'll put it in where I'm going, and I won't follow the sat nav. I'll follow the signs above my head, like you would in the real world. I mean, sometimes I come on, I won't have the cameras on, I won't have voice on, and I'll just do it without anything on the screen. For people that don't want to see me or hear me. Not very often I do it, but sometimes you don't want to talk. So, and I just let people hear what the game sound like if they've never seen the game before and that. I mean, like yourself, you've got the game, you know exactly where I'm coming from. I mean, some of the sounds you get with this. I sat and played one night, I hadn't had it long, and I put a weather mod on, and it was thunder and lightning outside, and I thought, is that in the game? Because I'd got the weather on, and the sound of the thunder was so realistic, I thought it was outside. I was like, shit me. It was... I had to take my headphones off, I thought. Because it was like a thunderstorm outside, but I don't know whether it was in the game or outside. It was so real. And I had a good weather mod since that. I mean, there's a few out there, but like, because they've not long updated this game from 1.35 to 1.36 now, all the old mods don't tend to work till they update them. I mean, there's one, I think it still works, and it gives you dense fog, and I ain't joking, you cannot see. I wouldn't see that brown car now, even closer, you wouldn't see it. It's that realistic to driving in fog. So it's got fog, rain, and thunder, all in one. It's one of the best weather mods I've ever played. But again, driving constantly with it raining gets a bit boring for folks, you know what I mean? I love it. I love driving in the rain, but when you're streaming like on the channel, I mean, I did, when this Christmas stuff come out, over Christmas I did these jobs in the snow. Again, there's all like stuff like that, snow mods. Ooh, where did he come from then? Nearly hit him. You even get warnings as well. I don't know if you've done that. You get too close, it'll go beep beep beep. I'll try and do it without hitting it. No, I've hit it. It day happen then. But it does go bleep beep sometimes. Come on. Yeah, that far away now. 1 hour. Oh yeah, wait till you go abroad, man. You'll be like, shit, me, where am I going? I tell you. It was so funny. I was driving down I did it online. I was driving down the road. So of course, I'm on the wrong side of the road. I'm playing against probably people who've played it a lot longer. Like they was abusing me in their language. It was so funny. My mate was absolutely crying his eyes up. And then I realised, shit, I've left England.
And then continue straight on. Go straight on.
You'll get used to it. And when you do, oh, hours and hours and hours and hours of fun. To be fair, if you've got the money, just download all the just buy all the DLCs for this game. I mean, I don't know how much they are now. Can't remember. But I mean, I bought games for like 60 quid, and I ain't even playing them. With this, I'm playing this every day or every night, and it's for less. Right, we got, was it 34 minutes? Pardon me? Oh dear. 33 minutes to deliver. M11, it's never looked so empty.
And then continue straight
Ooh.
on.
Gonna be close with that bus then.
Go straight on.
Yeah, you're gonna let me in, there you go. Thought it was bumper cars. Oh well. Just took the paint off me wagon. How rude. I know they were gonna stop. Any trouble with these computer generators, they ain't like car drivers, they don't get away. I'd have probably abandoned the job if it hadn't been for this world of trucks jobs, but once you abandon them, you lose the job. And it goes on your record, you see, online. It's only 22. 19 mile. In game time, like, not in real time. Oh dear. We're nearly there.
Exit left.
Slow down, because now we're more looking. Go around this bend and lose it. Shit. You ain't bought a truck yet. Oh dear. You have to build it up though, don't you? I mean, with this game, it's when you're first starting, it's hard, you know. But once you start building up your trucks, your garages, I mean, I'd been playing this for 6 months, and I went and deleted my account by accident. all the roads I drove down, I lost a lot. I was gutted. So all, like, what I'm driving down now, I had to do all again. I thought it was saved on a computer, or at least saved online. And when we looked into it, once you delete your account, it wipes everything. So I'd put in what they call pro mods, which is the modded maps. And I'd got a massive a load of area. All different places where in the box standard version of the game. And when I deleted my account by mistake, it's so easy to do. All what I drove before, I had to do it all again. That's what I'm doing now. Just doing over roads where I've already been before. But again, how many hours RCT playing this? I've easily covered them. Again, I got all the old mods on for the maps, as they don't work now due to the upgrade. I'll show you in a sec now. Get through here. I've got to do my old 30 mile an hour now.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
I mean, you'll notice as well with the box standard,
And then turn right.
even the traffic, there ain't as much traffic like this.
Turn right.
To me, seems like realistic traffic. In the box standard game, you can pull out of junctions, you can just pull out because you know there ain't no traffic gonna be there. I mean, this is a godsend, these mods, Come on, hurry up, Mr. Van Man. I knew he was gonna do that.
Turn right. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
If I can do this now. Here's what I was on about when it comes to parking. Now this is how I used to park. I'll press 2. You can move your mouse. And it's a bit like looking at the cab. You'll get it every time. Just to get the angle, just move your mouse. Well, almost get it. I love the little bloke in the cabin. That's, you know, to think, well, that's me actually turning that. That's me. I'll turn the steering wheel. This is what I used to do before we had the Trackir. Need to straighten it up now. Love the engine sound. That's awesome. I'll do it for me. Oh, that's 3 out the cause anyway. Right, if I stop this now, you still with me, yeah? I can show you what the mod folder looks like. Quit that. Or do it until actually loaded up. Right. Games. Gotta get a couple of seconds. Stopped it. So actually, automatic rating. Okay, I can try. I call it 6 in the morning. Must be mad. Load the game. Show you the stuff. Just loading it up now, and I can show you what it's like. I'll let that, because it takes about 10 seconds from it behind when you stream. Okay. Oh, the little phone. I can then show you what it. Um, when it loads up, out of it. So the game loads up. With mine, it comes up. There's like about a cushion. You go to your mod folder, and of course, you've got nothing in it. Again, probably in your case, there's nothing in yours. Whatever you download from this Steam workshop, like people, self, and others. I don't make no mods, but like people, if they make their mods, they upload it to this for this game. So Euro Trucks Steam Workshop, and then you get the ones that are compatible with the game. So like 136 is the newest one. Anything with 136, say look 136, 136 plus. I mean these are different trucks. That one I even in the game. That's a Scania, but more like an American kind of truck. That's another one. That's a Ford F Max. That I ain't in the game originally. I played that last night, but I ain't too keen on it. I mean, these are more little things like lights. That's another traffic mod. I was using that one before I put in this one. That's what I've just been using. But I've also got this one as well to use to try. So I've tried that one, and that's got the extra sounds. One's supposed to be extra traffic. I can still use this now. Oh, that's lights. That's skins. Is this natural looks? Says here. You have to load it in a specific order. So that's sound pack. What a sound pack is basically all the noises that you hear in the truck and outside and whatever. Need that. Definitely need that. And then you have to load them up. So as you press one, go over from here to this. And then by using these arrows at the bottom, go up and down all the stack. have to stack them. And sometimes if you don't get them right, and when you've said confirm changes, if they was wrong, then they wouldn't work. So I can move these two about, yeah? So let's have a look. Bring them down. Route advisor. Basically, I keep everything sort of with anything. So these I'm like, that's route advisor is via your map. Them are just improvements. I don't even know if these. I mean, stuff like this could be out of date by paused. I don't know if they are. Some of them ain't got what excuse me, the 136 on a paint job. Texture I use. Some will give you the description like um uh, I say that's only 135. So that can go and that is no longer 36 compatible, yeah? So that could cause me issues with the game, it not being the right one. That's how you do it. Mod. I mean, when it's properly modded, um, you put the maps in then. I could show you that because I got them in at the moment. They would all be like that. So if I drop the link, come out of this. Make sure it works before I close the game. See things like that. These from previous save games. Yeah, you download them. Download them. You download them from Steam. Hold on. See, I'm using this thing called OBS. Doesn't let me show you what it is. So when you go to Steam itself and you look in the game, you'll see Workshop. And anything that's 136, that's what version we're on at the moment, you download them automatically via Steam. They get put into your mod folder. So when you load up the game again, it'll say you've got new mods, yeah? And that's the ones you've downloaded via Steam. If you take mods from other websites, then you have to put them into your My Documents folder, the Euro trucks to be on your C drives. So when you go, whatever your name is, so you got, say, Bob, C drive, blah, 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 My Documents / Euro trucks / mods. That's where you put them files in. Like I said, if you download them via Steam, you don't have to do that. Steam automatically puts them into that mod folder. And like, as I showed you there, they come on the left and you just put them onto the right and then you put them in order. That's the hardest part about modding, putting them in order in the stack. So from top to bottom, if you get that wrong, that's why I'm checking that now. I've took things out of my stack, and to make sure that them still going to work, I'll just run the game I am going to play it. I'm going to run it to make sure it loads up. That looks perfect. It's a quick test. A quick reverse. Right, just to make sure and I'll park myself up there for the day. Got my engine off. I'll tell you what I'll have to do. I'll do one later sometime today. I'll have to do a little bit of a video for you. So it'll explain it and I'll show you like with the workshop and shit. Because I can see my workshop, but because I ain't sharing it via OBS, they'll get to see that all I'm seeing is probably a black screen by now. That's all it shows you. But if I put a little video together showing when you download stuff, where you put them, to give you an idea of just what to do. It took me a bit to work it out. So I was like, well, no, but you can't go wrong because all you do is if you get a problem, just delete all these what they call mods. The game just goes back to normal. You don't lose the game, you see. A bad thing? I don't know how far I'm up at the moment. Right, I've got my little phone on, and I've also got the live stream from YouTube. Weird. How much I'm behind with lag. Just loading up for it's cool, no worry. I'll do you a video though, you know, if it any helps you, you know, if I ask about, you can always come back and have a look at the video, you know what I mean? I mean, a good friend of mine called, what's his name? Mumsy Gaming. He's a fellow YouTuber and Twitch. He helped me. I mean, I ain't got it in tonight's game, but there's actual one where you can put like people next to you in the cabin. I'll normally put a girl, or you could put Darth Vader, or a dog, cat, all sorts. Luke Skywalker. And I was like, where do you get them from? And he, you know, he put me on the thing. So if I can help you out, you know, we all need a little bit of help, don't we, when we first start on stuff. I'll do you the video later. Anyway then, matey, appreciate you coming, boy. So, we say it in the Black Country. Sort of a bit. Go and get me some ugly sleep. See you later, mate. Take care. Have a good day. Ta-ra.